Hello, welcome. This is second video with Omar, our future instructor in Mexico.
Yes.
This video we made because many of you have some questions about more information about safety in Mexico and maybe some local advices about criminality, what things to avoid, what to be careful about. Because as you mentioned in the first video, many people see Narcos TV series.
Oh yeah.
So what are the biggest differences between reality in Mexico and the TV show?
Well, the TV show is like the TV shows, you know. But many people, I've been in other countries and they say to me things like, yeah, I know what you're speaking about because I saw Narcos, the Netflix series, so I know. So sometimes it's not, well, it's not like that in many ways because for now the questions is more directed to the tourist, right, in Mexico or something?
Not just tourist, but we would like to really understand the situation in Mexico and the local environment. So what are the local danger? What is the common situation? Mm-hmm. Which situation are on the daily basis in Mexico?
The daily basis situational danger is not to be aware of your environment. And also there is this thing of not being, many people do not have the knowledge of how to enter a room, how to enter a bar, how to enter any place, you name it. So, for example, if you're going to a bar in Mexico, for example, if you're a Mexican like me and you go to some bar, before you enter the bar, it's very important that you enter the place watching all your surroundings. Try to detect people who are there just to look at you, to see what mistakes you make or not, who is observing you, and who is seated already in the places where the entrance can be dominated. For example, if there is one exit here, the only entrance, and if someone sits here, let's say he sits here and he sees who comes in, who comes out all the time. So try to detect those places that has the more strategical advantage. And then once you do it, see who is there and what does he want. Is he having a normal time or he's just there sitting and watching? So that's a very important thing in, for example, a bar. The other thing is, for example, with the pocket thieves. Do you have a wallet or something?
Nothing. No.
No. The thief. For example, we can tell Elion to help us. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. For example, if I am to steal this wallet into no, because you know already good things in your back.
Okay, I don't have a back pocket.
Okay, but okay, it's like, for example, if
maybe here.
Here is a very secure place here. But if he wants to make this more secure, he can put this, let's say here. Over here, for me, it's more difficult to take it. Here, it's way easier. How they do this? Pocket theft? Just by walking and crushing a little, "Hey man, I'm sorry, what the fuck," or something like that. And then some lady just comes around and take your pocket or something. So it's very important to put all your possessions here in front all the time. Have little things. For example, if you go to the classical tourist walk that is in some plazas in Mexico. Plazas in Mexico is like in the street, people sell a lot of things. So everywhere crowded, it's a place for a lot of theft picking. And if you wander sometimes around the alleys of the streets that go a little far, there's the biggest chance to be assaulted with a weapon or a knife or something. So it's very important to know your routes. Where are you going? Who are you going there with? and never trust the people who you just recently meet that make you feel like in the Narcos Netflix movie environment, that you are there and you're feeling a little danger of buying illegal things or substances or something like that, because that's the main catch. So, well, if you buy these things, you know, you're not helping the country really, you're damaging it more. So, I think it's very important in many cases just to be aware of the situation. What are the risks? For example, you need to know at least 3 risks every time you go to a bar. What are the biggest risks? For example, a lot of cases where, for example, one friend of mine, she's maybe 25 now or something, but when she was 18, she went with her sister to some bar, and also with her parents, but the parents sit in other table and they sit there. So the waiter just came and say, hey, do you want me to put the little ice on the girl? The little ice, it's ice, fake ice, with a little poison. So the people who drinks it just feel drunk or bad or something, and then when she comes out, you take her and or him, or you driving into some car. So local dangers are very happened a lot, because people just trust everything is going to be fine. So be careful with waitress or waiters. They can put things in your drink. Always ask for something close. But I like vodka, or I like tequila or something. Okay, one thing for another. If you ask for a closed beer, then you're safer. So that's one thing. Other thing is into a bar. It's, for example, let's say you are seated there with your girlfriend or something, and then when you come out, or you're going to some restroom and there are no cameras, you can crush like with some girl or something, and then she can start like screaming, he tried to rape me or something. And then you're like, what, I'm not doing, oh yeah, and then the police came and they make like this big, huge thing for nothing.
And we are still speaking about things which are like daily basis.
Yes.
Okay, now one more question. Let's imagine I am a tourist from Europe. I go to Mexico. I am not completely stupid. I know that is not a good idea to go to some shady neighborhood to play on a Narcos movie and want to buy some drugs. What are the common mistakes of somebody from Europe who wants to be safe but don't know the local environment? What to be careful about, because for example me as European, maybe I don't know even about some dangers. What are the like biggest traps on me, even if I try to be careful?
Okay, first of all, there's a difference of tourists, because there is a tourist from Europe and there is a tourist from north of Mexico. So it's very easy, you recognize them like this. The one from the American, for example, comes with a camera hanging here, and big backpacks, and they prove like they dress up as tourists. And some of the Europeans just go like try to dress more simple, more for the occasion. They like to blend in, and they detect you now as an European. Okay, there's no problem for that. What are the main things? It's the European mostly like to talk a lot with the people. Mm-hmm. Like they like to know the culture, so they ask questions. The thing is who they ask the questions to. Normally they like to ask the questions to the street people, well, which is very bad, because the street people actually tells you like stories of, yeah, I bought this bracelet because it has some ancient history or something, and they are like try to talk you about it or something, and then they give information of where are they staying, how long, for what are their traveling routes, and sometimes because they are like so open, they invite them to, oh, you're so cool, you want to come to some bar or something, and then they come. But the sad thing is, sometimes they steal the passport, sometimes they'll steal the money or things like that, and then they ask for some small ransom or something, like not themselves, but somebody called you, hey, I found these documents elsewhere, and I just paid some money to get them, but I'm not asking you for money, just the money that I invest to give it back to you, and then you pay more. So it's mostly about the confidence and the trust you give to strangers. That's one of the mainest mistakes, I believe. Okay,
last time we were also speaking about if somebody asks, just tell them you are in Mexico like 5th time.
Yeah.
And you already know somebody in the place.
Yeah, you need to manage your energy like you know everything around, like you know the name of the street, you know many things, so you need to like put more presence into your travels. Like always know, of course, the city you're staying, the name of the place. Some street names are very good because, oh, where are you staying? Oh, I'm staying in this street, you know, behind this, yeah, it's like, you act like you know the place.
Okay, and for example, if I am the European who wants to like know the local culture and speak with somebody, is there any chance how to recognize, okay, this person is safe to speak with, this is not? For example, I am a guy and some pretty girl start to speak with me on the street.
Be careful.
How can I recognize if it's safe or not?
That's very complicated to explain. The skills that is the most important is feel the people, feel the vibe of the people, like they go, and if everything is like so easy, everything is like very easy, then be careful because it's not normal. For example, if you go to some every place mixed with alcohol is more dangerous than just like some restaurant or something like that is more chill. But the biggest advice that I may give you is find people. Well, you go to some country, okay, go, perfect. Have a contact there, it's important. And also, if you can travel with someone, 1 or 2 more people, everything, your security increases a lot because you're watching for them, they're watching for you, you're putting attention to everything, and there is not you just like some guy that goes there and sleeps there, okay, we can break in when he's like slept or something. So
okay, understand. When you speak before about the situations which are on daily basis, are there some situations for the tourist which can be like life-threatening even when he is behaving safe?
Yes, of course.
And which one? What is common?
Like accidents, for example. Many people, like I see a lot of Europeans in Mexico with headphones all the time. And headphones makes you look like distracted, and you are distracted because what you cannot see, the danger you cannot see, maybe you can hear it, but people just like close in so they can get hit by a car or something, by some bicycle, by something. That's one of the biggest accidents, mainly because they don't know if the car is going to slow down or no, or he's giving them, okay, you can pass. Sometimes they don't know, and I've heard of some accidents like that. And also like other accidents or their
for example, when I speak about this, I can imagine, or my imagination says, I will go on holidays into Mexico, and the most probable thing which can happen to me is somebody will put me asleep and steal my kidney in sleep. My imagination is like this.
That happens, of course.
How often? And how to avoid this? What are the typical scenarios when this happens?
Okay, there is this thing, for example. The more security you have, the less comfort. And the more comfort, the less security. For example, if I tell you, okay, if you want to be 100%, well, to feel more confident, all you can do is don't drink alcohol, for example. Mm-hmm. If you don't drink alcohol, you're aware of your environment and you're more aware of everything. But when people like start drinking and get wasted, they are in this position of people if they really want to do something to them. The kidney situations and everything, they happened a lot, but people don't hear about it. It's like it's not in the news, it's not in the newspaper. So for Mexican people, if it's not in the news or newspaper, it doesn't exist. But believe me, there is a big market for all that. So as a tourist, it's not like they are some criminal band preying on tourists to kill them or something. It's just for tourists, it's more than stealing and making them believe that I'm your friend.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. I think it's all for today. Do you have anything else what is important for tourists, for example?
Well, plan your things. Make a good planning. Make a good investigate the places you want to go. Like, for example, for every tourist is like sometimes Mexico City and Cancun. Great. Okay. If those places are relatively very safe. Mm-hmm. There are also other beaches. There are also other things but they are like also like dangerous. I cannot tell you which one is the most dangerous because everything is constantly changing. But the most touristic places are the most safe places for tourists. Mm-hmm. That's basically it. Don't act like the victim, act like you know the place, but not like pretend like I'm really strong because they fall down. Like just act normal, observe your environment. If you walked into a place, you need to know how many ways you have to get out and basic things.
Okay. Thank you for watching. If you have any more questions, please write us a comment and Omar will give you some more tips about Mexico. Again, thank you for watching and bye.